Chapter 68. I rang the doorbell. Anna's dad immediately opened the door.
Ed, what's the problem?
I hugged him tight. Please, Dad. I need your help.
I will.
He made me to sit in the living room and gave me water. Few minutes. He let me to calm and didn't ask anything. I started to speak. I'm afraid.
For what, son?
He sounded concerning. That I'm turning like him.
Who?
I felt little reluctant to open up. He understood and squeezed my hands tightly as like assuring.
Son, you are here for help. So I won't say this to anyone. Even your dad and mom, trust me. I'll carry this with me until my death.
I sighed and told everything from beginning. My childhood, first love, her pregnancy, my nightmare, her statement, everything in detail. He listened everything carefully, and by his look, I can say that he didn't judge me. Just absorbing the facts I've said. I don't know. Dad, am I making a mistake? He exhaled and spoke with a smile.
First of all, thanks for putting trust on me and saying everything.
I thought you can help me, because she already told that you are a psychiatrist.
Tell me, Unthing, why are you afraid of having a child?
That nightmare.
No, that was only recent. But you are negative about this from the start.
That's because...
You love her so much. As she said, you are not ready to share her with anyone.
I tried to resist, but I can't, because that's what the truth. I simply nodded in defeat.
Look, Ed, answer this question. What will happen to you if Susan and Vincent decided not to have children in their life? What will happen to Anna if I thought it the same? You two will not be here now. Somewhere in unknown places, perhaps in dirt and dust. You are always thinking about your own father and mother. Forget them for a while and look at Susan and Vincent. They are having 3 children, but still they are inseparable. You and me looking them every day. They too are still seeing them, each other with love. Then how can you think a child can separate you? In fact, that's the one which will strengthen your love. You know the problems women go through when they were pregnant. If you are with her at that time, she'll love you more. And once the child is born, you'll team up together to raise that baby. It will increase your bond further.
His words made some sense in me. As he said, I thought about Susan and Vincent, for first time forgetting about Mom and that animal. He is right. They too are in so much love.
Besides, Ed, it's your own blood. Imagine this. If your baby looks exactly like her, then you are going to have another Anna in your life. You can shower her same love and affection. She can give the same happiness to you. Edward, children are important in your life. When I came back from the army, my age was 35. I thought I'll serve my country until my death. But unfortunately, I was shot. So, I was given voluntary retirement. When I came back, my parents were dead. I had no relation to remember. I was not interested in marriage. I was so alone. Everyone around me had something to live for: money, power, family. But for me, nothing. That's when I met her in a park. I saw her from a distance, or her eyes were fixed in a place. I looked that place. I saw 2 children playing with their parents. Her eyes said that she was longing for that. At that moment, only I understood how child need parents in their life. Next day, I adopted her. She became my hope to live. Her happiness became my priority. I felt alive again, and I also now have something to live for.
He exhaled and spoke after a few minutes.
Trust me, she loves you so much that you are her first priority. She'll love that child only after you. She can't think a life without you. She must have told those words only to make you accept the baby.
But Dad, what about my nightmare? If that happens, no, I can't even think about...
Then don't even think that. Everything you see in the dream will not happen in your actual life. It's just a bad memory. Erase that from your mind as like your childhood. Now focus on the present. There is nothing you need to worry about if you wish you can give a good childhood to your baby which you've lost.
I sat there thinking about what he said. He is right. The words he said is absolutely correct. If I need to move on, I need to leave my past and doubts behind. Besides, if I need her, I need to accept that baby. And it's absolutely shit to believe that nightmare. After several hours of deep thinking, I made up my mind. You are right, Dad. I'll train my mind to accept that eventually, I need your help for that.
Anytime, I'll be there for you.
I stood up.
Wait,
He stopped and hugged me. What's for this?
I don't know that you've gone through all this. It increased my respect towards you. You are so strong, my son.
Thanks, Dad. And half of the credit goes to your daughter also. I'm proud that you brought her up with good morals.
Hey, then that half of the credit is mine.
We both laughed.
So what's next?
He asked. I need to apologize her and say that I'm ready.
Good. Then what you waiting for? Go.
He pushed me outside playfully. Haha. Thanks, Dad.
Next time, come with the good news or else I'll kick you.
I started my car. My phone rang. It's Rob, I answered.
Where the hell are you, man?
His voice tensed. He didn't allow me to speak.
Come to London Bridge Hospital immediately.
Why?
Anna!
My heartbeat fastened. What happened to Anna?
Listen, Ed, don't panic.
Just tell me, you bloody...
I came to your house. She was in the floor unconscious.
I hung up immediately and started to drive.